Hey, welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, the stock market is undergoing some rather turbulent swinging as of late. And joining me today and all of us to tell us exactly what is happening and what we can expect to see in the near future is Tom Heitz and Jonathan Davis from JT Davis Assets Management. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Such an important time to come on, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, should we be panicking?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I think the main thing to do is to think of it almost like taking a trip. I mean, you set your GPS and you know where you're going.
Yep.
You have to expect sometimes there's going to be some turbulent weather. Maybe you pull over. Maybe you go to a rest stop, but you don't stop your trip. I mean, you stay the course for the most part.
Okay, good.
So let's talk about the role of President Trump. Has the presidency, has he played any role in what's happening in the market now?
You know, there's two schools of thought,
Okay.
and the true school of thought is not really. There was too many fundamentals in place. There was a lot of cash on the sidelines. You know, there's going to be people that say, yes, he did influence it.
Well, The
but
View says that.
The View says it, yes. But realistically, you know, the smart people and good advisors would say there was too many good things happening. Yeah. And yes, we had a downturn, but we also had a lot of people putting in money in January, and we actually went up much higher than most people would have anticipated. So naturally, you're going to have a little bit of a downturn. But for the most part, I would say he didn't really have any influence on it.
Okay, well that leads straight into the next question, which I think is really important. You say we could lead into a little bit of a downturn. Are we talking similar to 2007 and 8?
Most prognosticators, Troy, right now are saying no. I'm not looking for a protective downturn quite like that. Mm-hmm. Could there be a pullback? Yes, we expect it to go down a bit more. Think of it almost like a roller coaster ride. It's going to be a little bit of up, a little bit of down. Not going to be that just straight up thing we had going on there for the last 9 years. We're going to have a little bit more of a rocky road, I think, moving forward.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So what are you advising your clients to do right now?
Advising our clients to do like we've always advised them. Have a plan, sit down with your advisor,
Okay.
go over what's important, and then understand that if you do have a solid plan, you're working with a good advisor, everything's going to work out well.
I think regardless of what is going on, I believe always ask the advice of the people you're paying, okay, and get their advice. So this leads into the question is, if I want to become a client, what are you doing to help them, and what are you doing advising them in what way?
Well, I think the main thing, Troy, is to sit down with someone and try to figure out what their goals and needs are first and foremost.
Yeah.
Usually the money part of it is the least most important consideration when we're talking about doing a financial plan. It's really their thoughts and goals and feelings and all the soft things that go along with that. Figure those things out first, and the money will take care of itself.
How do we know? I'm going off script. How do we know? I think about it all the time. How do I know how much I need? You know, that's the scary part.
And it's an arbitrary number, Troy, because people can say you need this X amount of money. A few years ago, there was a company that said, here's your number. We say that the number is what you're going to be comfortable with right now and start living your life now. Of course, you want to plan for the long term, but there really is not a number, but do adequate planning, sit down with your advisor, and then that number is relevant, but not as relevant as most people think it is.
So for people watching at home, do you have any advice for people who are not your client right now?
Yes, I mean, even if you decide that we're not the people for you to talk to, you need to figure out, find someone that you trust and that you feel like their opinion is valuable to you. Sit down with that person and make a plan. You've got to have a plan before you move forward first.
You've said that a lot, making the plan,
Yeah.
sticking to your plan.
Plan's huge.
Plan around the plan.
No great team ever won a game without knowing what they're going to do before they go into the
Oh,
game.
there's that
Ooh, I like
basketball
it.
chit-chat, which went straight over here. Okay, everyone, if you want to find out more information about JT Davis Asset Management, there's all their information there. The guys, they really do give you great advice and, great team that they've got in the office and over there. Hey, everyone, after the break, we're headed back to the kitchen at AS Eats to learn how to make chicken, piccata?
Ooh, yum.
I've never heard of that one.
Sounds delicious.
Well, it does. All right. I'll put my money on that.